Are you looking for your first technology job? Are you struggling to get that entry-level job or that fresher role? If so, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Michael Gibbs and I am the founder and CEO of Go Cloud Architects. And we're an organization dedicated towards building high-performance cloud computing and networking careers. I've been working in technology for over 25 years now, and I've been helping others get their first tech job for over 20 years or get promoted in tech. And this is a field that I am very passionate about. Now, previously, we released a video on why it's so hard to get an entry-level job right now. And we discussed the economic forces that are related to COVID, and we talked about the disruptive technology that's changing the world, things like cloud computing and automation, that's making it that corporations can do away with a lot less of those entry-level personnel, making it so hard to get an entry-level job. In fact, it's so hard to get an entry-level job in certain cases because the number of people that are applying are so high and the number of them has been going down so much that our recommendation is to not apply for entry-level jobs. Just skip to a higher level job. I did. My first job was a senior network engineer and I loved it. You know, I started out with my first senior network engineer role back in 1999. By 2000, I was already an architect, an elite architect at that. So if you start higher, it takes less time to climb to the top. So let's talk about the careers we like and why we like them, at least with regards to career potential. The first one is the network engineer. Why do we love the network engineer? Without the network, literally nothing works. You want to go to the computer and go to the internet? It takes a network. You're in an organization, you want to reach a server? It takes a network. You're in an organization that's global. How do you reach each other's organization? A network. So without the network, you've got nothing. And very few people actually understand the network. So lots of opportunities as a network engineer. We'll talk about in another video what people actually do in these roles so you know. But network engineering, lots of jobs, always will be. Next job is a security engineer. Why do we love this? Because more and more stuff's getting online. As more and more stuff goes online, hackers come into play and they break into things and they steal things. So the more things are available, the more you need security to stop it. So security engineers have a big bright future in our perception by following supply and demand curves, plus what we hear from customers, plus what we see going on in industry trends. We love security engineers. The next career where we see good potential is Linux engineers. Look, Linux is everything. Everything runs on Linux now. From mobile phones to the appliances in your house to basically most of the servers that power the internet and half of the internet routers even. So learn Linux if you want to be a Linux engineer, and guess what? You will have lots of jobs. I've recommended this to lots of people and they've done very well for themselves. Security. Architects. Now this is a tight one. This is one of those really hard jobs to get with no experience. I've taken many people, and gotten them cloud architect jobs with no experience, but the security architect job with no experience, that's a tough one. So if you want to try for this, I would try for this and the security engineer at the same time and see what you're able to get. The difference here to be a security architect is you're a designer and you're going to be in front of customers constantly, which means you need lots of executive presence, great presentation skills, great writing skills, great negotiation skills, CXO relevancy, and if you don't know what these things are, it's probably not the time to be looking for architecture roles. So understand that it's a great job. The security architect job is a hard job to get. The next job is the cloud engineer, which is another great job. As organizations take their technologies out of the network and out of the data center to the cloud, which is nothing more than a virtual network in a data center, we need people to do the work. And they are the cloud engineers. The cloud engineers are the people that build the solutions that are designed by the cloud architects. Great career, strongly recommend it, lots of career potential. The next job is one of my favorites. It's what I am, it's a cloud architect. Of course, I'm also an enterprise architect, a network architect. I've done a lot of architect things in my career. As a cloud architect, we design end-to-end systems. And yes, I have trained lots of people and they've gotten this as their first job. This is a first job. It's hard to get if you're on your own. To do this, you will need special training. But it is a great job with extremely high career potential and very high pay. We dissolve end-to-end solutions to the customer across multiple clouds and data centers, or single clouds, whatever it takes. This is a position which requires lots of business acumen, lots of CXO relevancy, lots of communication skills, presentation skills, executive presence, je ne sais quoi, whatever you call it. It is a great job. We love it. We have a cloud architect career development program where we take people from all over the world and we teach them to be cloud architects. Love it. Great career. The next two careers are really great. They are different than architectures, but people confuse them, but they are different. The next one is DevOps. What a great career. DevOps engineers do the following. They help automate software release cycles. They basically automate the release of things of infrastructure as code on the cloud. Automate, automate, automate. These are great roles, and we like them for the engineering types. I am not an engineering type. I was in my youth, but this is a great engineering role for those people that love it. DevSecops. This is another great career, and we see a lot more of this in the future. It's the merging of operations, security, and development all at the same time. So it's like a DevOps professional with security knowledge. These are great careers. So you do not have to settle for an entry-level job. Guess what? There's not a lot of them right now anyway. So instead of sitting on the sidelines, upskill yourself, increase your training, increase your capabilities, and go out there and get a great job. You don't have to start at the bottom. Start midway through. If you're halfway there to your goal, you've got less to go to achieve it. My name is Michael Gibbs. I'm the founder and CEO of Go Cloud Architects, and thank you for watching this video. It was so nice having you join us for this video today. Let me tell you about some free services we do for the cloud community. Twice per week, we have a free How to Get Your First Cloud Architect Job webinar, where we tell you all the things you need to do and know to get your first cloud architect job. In addition to that, once per week, we actually have a free question and answer session live on YouTube, where you can come and ask us any questions you want about building your career related to cloud computing or networking, and we'll answer them in real time for you because we want to get you to your goals. Several more times per week, we have guests from industry experts that I've known for decades that are movers and shakers that have changed the world, that can give you information so you can build the best career. I invite them periodically. They are on my show. If there's a chance to do some free training on our channel, we'll do it live because we want you all to have the best skills for the best career. So please subscribe and hit the bell. I look forward to seeing you, and I look forward to assisting you in your technology career. Thank you so much. This is Michael Gibbs from Go Cloud Architects.